Hi everyone, bit of an update on me. Today is July 20th, 2011, and my trying to conceive journey has moved along pretty nicely. I am currently on cycle day 5, and I went to my RE yesterday for a baseline ultrasound. We are doing what is known as the Dickey protocol in that office. It is going to be Clomid cycle day 3 through 7, so tonight will be my third dose of Clomid, 50 milligrams. And then on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I will be injecting myself with Menopur. And then I go in for an ultrasound on Tuesday, which will be cycle day 11, to kind of see where my follicles are at and if I have any good ones and I'm responding. I will have a couple of extra vials of the Menopur in case I need to go ahead and inject some more to get the follicles more mature. I'm also going to be doing an Avidrel trigger shot, which obviously will be determined on how my ultrasounds go. So yesterday we did the baseline ultrasound just to kind of check my ovaries and see how things are going. I was very, very happy. She asked me during the process if I had polycystic ovaries, and I told her, obviously, yes, I do have polycystic ovaries, and she said that my ovaries looked fantastic, they looked perfect, I didn't have any cysts on my ovaries. So, my ovaries were previously enlarged, there was a string of pearls across them. I've been on the metformin now for about 3 months, and I have felt wonderful being on the metformin. So, I'm guessing that the metformin has kind of helped my ovaries and helped the bad hormone levels and my testosterone to go down, which is really, really great news. I was really excited to hear that. That kind of gives me more hope for the medication working on my ovaries. So I'm on day 3 of my Clomid. I have been on Clomid before, 50 milligrams, and I can't really say that I've had any side effects or symptoms other than I get hot when I take Clomid. I kind of get like hot flashes, like right now I'm hot, and it's really hot in South Carolina today. In fact, it's like 105 or 107 degrees. And I kind of had my first little, what I like to call my Clomid meltdown, which is when I get mad about something that's kind of benign and it's because of the hormones. My husband likes to turn the thermostat to be much warmer than I would like it, and because we're on the 2nd floor, it's naturally hotter up here, so it's very, very hot in here right now. I've had the fan going, but I did turn it off so you can hear what I'm saying for this video. So I had my little cranky, hate my husband type thing today because it's so hot up here. So basically told him, do not touch the thermostat while I am on fertility medication, and he said yes, wifey. So that worked out in my favor. But I am on my 3rd day of Clomid. I've been taking it after dinner, and like I said, I haven't really had any side effects. Maybe a little tired too, but I'm also still having my period, so that could also be due to that. Little weird thing that happened to me today. Look what I got in the mail. It's like, I don't know why these things happen to me. I get Baby Talk magazine in the mail. I did not sign up for this. I don't know if somebody in my family did sign me up for it, but I was not too happy about it. It's always like in my face everywhere I go. There's a pregnant woman, there's baby magazines coming for me. So I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing. I'm gonna take it as a sign. I am a big believer in signs and stuff, so maybe it's a sign that everything will go well first cycle. I don't know, fingers crossed. Also, at my appointment yesterday, my doctor went over how to actually inject myself with a little fake belly. They showed me how to mix up the medications and the vials, and it was kind of scary seeing the needles and seeing, what I'm going to have to actually be doing. It's one thing to talk about injecting yourself, and it's another to actually be taught how to do it, and I was getting a little bit scared and a little bit nervous. My injectables are actually going to arrive at my front door tomorrow sometime before 5 p.m. so I will record that when I get them. I am very much a planner. I have sort of a type A personality. I don't like to rely on other people, like doctors and doctors' offices, to sort everything out because I know they're busy, and I have been burned in the past by people not calling me back and giving me answers and stuff. So I feel like I'm so anxious to go ahead and get everything to go right this cycle, at least the things that I can control, like calling up the specialty pharmacy and making sure that I get my injections in time, things like that. So it's been a lot of little details that I've had to take care of. The only bad news that we got so far was that because we have officially started the medical protocol for infertility, they have to start coding everything at my doctor's office as fertility. So it's no longer going to be coded as medical. It's actually going to be fertility. And because my husband's insurance does not cover fertility at all, we have to pay for a lot out of pocket. And when I say a lot, I mean everything. We were not expecting the ultrasounds to not be covered. We were hoping that our insurance would cover the ultrasounds. So the ultrasound that I had yesterday, my baseline one, was $250. So if I have to have 2 or 3 ultrasounds, that's going to be $500 or $750 per cycle. And that is just outrageous. So, needless to say, we're going to have to be talking to the financial counselor at my RE's office next week to work out a payment plan for that, or possibly go to get my ultrasound somewhere else at an ultrasound place where they can charge cheaper. I don't know if that's even going to be an option, but we're going to have to do something because the majority of the expense is actually coming from the ultrasounds and not the medication. I, of course, was expecting the medication to be expensive. Fertility medication doesn't run cheap, but I believe I got 5 vials of Menopur and 1 Avidrel injection, and my total with overnight shipping came out to be like around $460. We were expecting that to be pricey, and we were expecting it to be somewhere around the $300 to $500 range per cycle, but we were hoping to not have to pay for the ultrasounds, which are, like I said, more expensive than the actual fertility drugs themselves. So hopefully that works out as well. We just had like a meltdown yesterday when my husband was like, well, if we're gonna have to pay for every ultrasound, we're not gonna be able to do more than 1 cycle. My husband is one of those people who he's very success driven, and he wants to provide for his family and be able to provide financially, monetarily. He said it because he was stressed. He was kind of shocked and stressed. And it's just one of those things where I kind of had like a little mini meltdown on the way home yesterday. And I just almost felt like crying because I'm thinking to myself, it's bad enough that we have to deal with the stresses and the roller coaster ride of not being able to get pregnant and being on all these medicines and the side effects and all the time you have to go and put in to go to your doctor's office. But then on top of that, you have to deal with your insurance not covering fertility or only covering certain things, and it gets very, very, very expensive. Think about how expensive a child is going to be, and children are very expensive. But if you think about it, women who have infertility, we actually start off, in the red zone before we even get pregnant. We start off in the red zone because, we're doing things, medications, IUIs, ultrasounds, even IVF. So, I think that it can be very hard to understand what it is fully that women who have infertility go through. It's a very complex situation of little diagrams on how to inject yourself and how to do it, what to do. Got another one, and they gave me an instructional DVD that I can watch to show how I'm going to inject my stomach. Fun, fun, fun. A lot of information to remember. It's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. I have a lot of anxiety about it. I feel like the days are kind of going slower than they should be because I am just so excited to see how my body responds to everything. Nervous for the weekend to get here because I have to do my first shot on Saturday, but I actually will be recording my injections and kind of do a little trying to conceive vlog on the injections and everything. So I will keep you updated along this whole entire journey. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. Feel free to subscribe. I love talking to fellow sisters. And I will see you guys in my next Trying to Conceive vlog. Bye.